The Emperor is dead, betrayed by Vader as his fleet is shattered at the Battle of Endor. The New Republic has taken its first steps to establish itself as a legitimate galactic power and to wrestle control of the galaxy away from the Empire. But as shipyards and foundries begin rolling out ever more powerful warships, dark forces and unknown enemies are also gathering their power for control of the fate of the galaxy. Look at this. Just watch it. It's beautiful, isn't it? It's beautiful. And no, I'm not talking about the subpar gameplay we're watching that Corey and the mod team has put together for the start screen. I'm talking about a new Empire War playthrough on the EcksToo channel in 2024, very nearly 2025, just over a week away from 2025, and we're back at Empire War. You love to see it. For those who don't know and are somehow subscribed to the channel, Thrawn's Revenge is an awesome mod for Star Wars Empire at War. You get to look at some of the custom ships right here. It takes Empire at War into the post-Endor era, so you can play as Warlord factions, the New Republic, the Hutts, the Chiss Ascendancy, the Empire of the Hand, many more factions. I mean, I kind of want to... Should my face be down here or up here? We'll see when we get in the game. We are going to play, of course, as my favorite faction, the New Republic. And I know some of you are probably getting deja vu because we did start a New Republic playthrough, I think it was the beginning of this year, maybe March. We lost the footage. That's on me. It's not going to happen this time. I'm not going to guarantee we're not going to end this until we have every planet in the galaxy under our democratic boot, but we're going to get at least, I'd say, 5 to 10 episodes out of this series, and possibly many, many more. It's really up to you guys. As long as there's interest, I will keep doing it. And if you enjoy this series, we're going to go right on to another one afterward. Maybe Follow the Republic, maybe a different mod, maybe a different game entirely. With that being said, I have been yapping, so let's go ahead and get started off. And we're going to do full Galaxy Medium. We will play on Admiral. We are not going to put on... what's it called, hardcore mode, just because it's been a while for me. I'm a bit rusty, and Lord knows what's happened in the guts of this game since I've been away. All right, so here we are in game. We are playing, as I mentioned, the New Republic, this orange faction here, and we've won the Battle of Endor, but the war has just begun. You can see, despite positioning ourselves as the new galactic government, all of our planets are still on the Outer Rim, with the exclusion of Tina and Shardon, which are really isolated and going to be hard to defend, so we got to keep that in mind. Most of our fleet is still over Endor, probably hungover off Ewok party juice, so we're going to want to be careful using any of those ships, but we also do have Mon Calamari, and with the power of Kyle Katarn, it feels like anything is possible, so this should be a very fun campaign. We are going to keep episode 1 short because I do want to make it very, very accessible for people to get into this video series, and I also want to give you guys the opportunity to help me figure out what to do for the campaign, both from a strategic standpoint in-game and also from a video standpoint. What do you want to see? Now's your chance to let me know. So, those who have seen a New Republic campaign of mine already know what is coming first. It's obvious. We are building the New Republic's GOAT vehicle, the Capture Shuttle. So, let's go ahead and build the Capture Shuttle. We are building it on Saijo, because I believe that's where Mon Mothma is. And she'll not only crack my voice, apparently, when I utter her name, but also give a build discount. On Endor, with our remaining credits, I am going to go ahead and build some... Let's build... How many ground defense slots? We've got 2. We've got a light factory. Let's build a... Let's go ahead and build a base turret, and that should be okay for now. And I say that because I'm about to rip these fleets away, including Luke, and we are going to see some action against one of the Imperial Remnant factions, specifically the Ariadu Authority, which you can see occupies a bunch of these planets, which they'd rather be a part of the New Republic. They've told me, I've heard it. So the Ariadu Authority and the Hutts over here are going to be some of our early targets, but I'm a little scared of the Hutts because I've never played a campaign where they're really heavily featured. Usually it's just Imperial Remnant factions down there. So this should be interesting. Our capture shuttle has already been built. The week is about to turn over, and we will have 5,000 new credits to spend. Probably on defenses at Endor, but maybe we should build some trade stations as well. Like Bespin, for example. Bespin gives you... It's a mining planet, so it gives you bonus income, I believe. Yeah, we just don't have the money for it yet. So I'm going to go ahead and move Lando, who gives a benefit to that stuff. He is going to move over to Bespin, where, quite frankly, he'll be much happier. We can all agree on that, right? Yeah, so we're building those. Let's go ahead and build Bespin's trade port. And let's meet the rest of our ships, and let's hit Vondarc first, I think. I have no idea what the enemy roster, space roster on any of these planets look like. I'm a little afraid. But one addition I do like is that... Let me just pause this quickly. One addition I like is that they've got the month up there too. So we're 4 ABY month 2. Alright, so Vondarc does not have a whole lot in terms of space forces. That's cool. We need a warm-up. We really do need to warm up. It does have a tier 2 shipyard, so that will spawn some enemies, but hopefully nothing crazy. I think all of these ships are too small to capture with our boarding shuttle, but the tier 2 shipyard might send something else out. I don't know. Puka Nakua, the football player. Okay, this is a new ship, I think. What is... Oh, this is just a new Imperial frigate design. So that's cool. That would look really good in our fleet. Let's go ahead and focus on the shipyards. Let's ignore this. Let's drop some screening vessels just because they do have a load of bombers and stuff. So in this mod, and again, I haven't played it for a while, but I watch all of Corey's videos. Don't tell him that. He'll get a bigger head than he already has. I don't mean ego. I just mean he's got a really large head. Watch next time he streams. But yeah, so one of the things about Empire War Expanded is that the weapons of a vehicle, or a ship rather, really heavily impact, and this might be true for base Empire War as well, impact things like accuracy, and the factor is not only the size of the weapon, so this is a heavy dual ion cannon battery, but also the size of the target. So a heavy dual ion cannon battery is going to do more ion damage, but it's going to be less accurate against a ship like one of these raiders here. So I'm a little scared of losing my precious boarding shuttle. But let's go ahead and just drop a bunch of units as a distraction. Once they come in and the enemy locks in on them, get the boarding shuttle. Chances are this thing is going to be killed beforehand, but maybe I can... Focus on this, please. Focus on this. No. Not on this. On these littler ships. It's only got 2 hard points left, so we got a boogie. Or it's got 3. You gotta get close enough to actually proc. Okay. Alright, let's just get you safety then. That's fine. Oh, so now, interesting. So now the boarding shuttle attempts actually burn ship crew. Interesting. I believe ship crew... So after this battle, we'll take a look at the economy stuff. But I believe ship crew are generated on a weekly basis. And also used, obviously, by the capital ships you have. Okay. So let's just take a look at our economy. Okay, so... It's one of these. Sorry, Corey, I don't know. Don't watch this video and get mad at me, please. Oh, it's probably this giant money sign. Okay, resources. So, train ship crew income. Ship crew build ships. We are getting 11 per cycle right now. Okay. So I don't think their ship upkeep... Okay. So I'm pretty sure ship crew are not actually spent on a weekly basis. I think they're only spent when you actually build a ship. So that's cool. And it seems like those ship crew will be used regardless of whether I capture the enemy capital ship or not. So very good to know there. Let's go ahead and hit Sanrafsix. I assume we're going to see more enemy here. Okay. We got at least one hero ship, probably a Star Destroyer. I used to know all the heroes, not so much anymore. Okay, so we've got 2 hero Star Destroyers, which are not capturable, plus a Golan 2, and a Golan 1 as well. So we've got to be careful, because 2 Star Destroyers plus a Golan, it's nothing to scoff at, it really isn't. Especially, like, our more powerful ships will be able to take a lot of these, but like, we could lose, if we're not careful, we're going to lose an assault frigate, or a Dauntless or something, and we don't want that. Also, this is a Dauntless heavy transport. So it's kind of crappy, basically. It's like a regular Dauntless, but crappier. So I am just going to hit them really up close with my 2 Moncal Pickles. And then these Dauntlesses are usually pretty solid. And then we'll leave, like, the Liberator back a bit. Same with these Marauders. Hopefully these are nicely out of range. We'll get our fighters going. That's probably a little close. I don't know what I grabbed there. You gotta be careful, because our big capital ship is already being swarmed by little fighters. So we don't want to lose anything. We'll get Siensov here as well. And then we'll get the rest of these carriers, which obviously have fighters, but also have anti-fighter weapons. But Mon Calamari cruisers generally, in the lore and in the game, have heavy ion cannons and fewer turbo lasers. So that's why it'd be really nice to get a Star Destroyer at some point here. But we also do have our A-Wings and whatnot to help with screening, and our bombers to help do hardpoint damage. So, alongside having heavy ion damage, the capital ships, the Mon Calamari capital ships, have very powerful shields and regenerating shields. So that's another reason why they work really nicely with Star Destroyers. They can soak up a lot of damage, put them up front, they tank, and then the more toothy ships like the Star Destroyer, or even like some of these Marauders, can really do a lot of damage. Something like this Liberator, which, yes, it is a carrier, but it has some heavy turbo lasers as well, but it's nowhere near as survivable as these Moncals. I'm going to send Akbar right through their formation, and I'm going to send these Dauntlesses straight at that Star Destroyer. Also going to move this other Star Destroyer up. Call down an assault frigate, and our fighters have mostly gained superiority, so let's go ahead and send them at the stations. Fighter management is hard. One thing that I never thought about this, but I should recommend it to Corey, not that I have any insights he doesn't. It'd be cool if you had buttons on the side of the screen, hotkeys for your fighter squadrons. Let me just move this down so you can see the heroes. Hotkeys for the fighter squadrons. So, like, maybe if you've got an X-Wing, even one X-Wing, you click the button right up here, it controls all X-Wings. You can have that for every single fighter type, or at least the first 5. I think that'd be really cool. Let me know what you guys think of that idea, but I think I might have cooked here. Would have been really nice to capture that Gladiator. It's one of my favorite capital ship designs. But we got 2 heroes dead. That is Hublin. Yeah, this will be a good battle. Little Golan 1 doesn't do a whole lot. Against the big dogs being thrown around in the post-Endor period, anyway. Oops. that thing just get destroyed. That was awesome. And the shipyard itself has a few batteries and cannons, but it's not meant to face down an angry Mon Calamari cruiser, that's for sure. But yeah, that's a good victory for the boys. Someone's trying to escape in a TIE Defender, and it's not going to happen. So you got to finish off this Golan, and then we should be good. Of course we are. Of course we are. Also, do let me know, would you prefer frequent long video or semi-frequent long videos, like I just sit down for 2 hours, record, put it in a video, or would you rather, I'm not gonna say daily, but would you rather more frequent, shorter uploads, like focused on 1 or 2 major battles? Let me know down below. So I'm trying not to do it. I'm just trying to keep this first episode somewhat fun for you guys. So I'm just attacking a few random planets without doing ground battles. We'll have to do a ground battle next episode, but I also don't want to get in something super long that's going to take me 15 minutes in episode 1. All right, so I want to capture this Victory Star Destroyer. So I'm going to see if I can get her out of position here, away from those. Look at the munitions. So cool. Let's just test the range of some of these vessels. So that is another thing that impacts damage and accuracy is range, I believe. I don't want to actually lose anything here, so. I do like. Oh man, that thing is. We are annihilating that. I don't want to kill it, but is it the? I don't know what it is that's really just... I mean, it is only a victory, but I'm kind of surprised we're killing that as quickly as we are. So I want to see if I can head off these reinforcements. I'm going to drop one of these Dauntlesses here just to tank for the... I'm going to let it come in. And I'm going to drop this. Because I don't want that Star Destroyer to just look at my boarding shuttle and just annihilate it.
Right away.
Come on. Ah, I think we would have got it too. Alright, let's get him out of there. You guys can cover for him. As always, as always. But early on, it is really fun as the New Republic to capture as many Imperial ships as you can, and it's more accurate as well. It really is. It would be cool if there was a defection system, because that's how, in canon and Legends, the New Republic and especially the Rebel Alliance got a lot of their ships. Let's go ahead and go. You've got. Is it all out you have? Or no, defensive tactics. You have offensive tactics, aggressive tactics, yeah. So we'll do that.
I've got my approach vector.
Just move everyone up. Except my boarding shuttle. You could stay. Where are you actually? You get a little escort. You get a little escort.
Moving on. Setting course. Heading out. Let's move out. Yes, Commander.
Yeah, fighting at range in these games is really fun, especially when you do have like these big missile boats or Victory Star Destroyers or...
Starting our attack run. Can anyone else see him?
So we had the EcksToo Christmas stream last night, and it was okay. I will admit I was a little disappointed. We didn't. It was really just. It ended up being another stream, which was disappointing for me in a way because I actually look forward to the Christmas streams all year. Like when you get older, there's less. I mean, Christmas changes in a good way because for me, I've got kids, right? So a lot of my Christmas is about making new traditions for them. But you also kind of lose some of the traditions which are greater than yourself. Like you don't really have parents who are, organizing things for you. My wife and I don't even give gifts to each other anymore. I think we might when the kids are a bit older. But so instead of that, Christmas ends up being a lot of like the things you do with like other people. Like one of my buddies has a Christmas house party each year that we try to go to, stuff like that. So you kind of gotta make what you can out of it. So I was a little sad we didn't do some of our usual things, but it's also been a crazy busy year for me personally. Some of you know this, but we have 3 kids now, I should say. We've had 3 kids now for 2 years, 2 Christmases, but we also got a new house. So everything's good, but everything is very busy. Good busy, though. Good busy. Do one more battle.
Tactical battle.
Ooh, okay. So, some enemy forces here.
The enemy has been spotted.
Wow, yeah. A lot of ships. We're definitely going to want to fight these away from the shipyard. So we've got 1 ISD, 2, 3 victories.
6.5 hours later.
All right, sorry about that. I had to run a couple of errands, and I've actually come back. It's now 6 hours later. Pleasantly surprised things are still working. So taking a look at the fleet here, we really want to isolate these 2 ISDs, capture at least one of them. So we're going to use one of my favorite techniques in Empire at War, splitting the group. It all starts, you put a nice juicy target down here. The Dreadnought, I'm willing to lose that if we can get a clean victory here. But I'll also, you know what? We don't need to. Let's reinforce that. And it looks like, as I hoped, one of the ISDs is pulling away, and the other looks like it might continue after this little battle group we have down here. Go ahead and get some fighters out. Anti-fighter support. And yeah, this is what we wanted. Let's keep these fighters back for... Actually, let's send them after the group. Let's go ahead and get some other fighters out here. And unfortunately, it looks like the ISD has pulled back. So I'm going to see if I can get its attention. There we go. Perfect. And I don't want to lose any of these ships because the Dauntless, for example, is quite nice. We're not really splitting the group as much as I hoped. Didn't they have 2 ISDs? Or was it just the 3 victories? Okay, I thought they had 2 ISDs for some reason. Either way, that's fine. We've got them into a nice little trap here, and we're slowly pounding away at the shields. Move home 1 up. And I'm going to start pulling in other ships to try to deal with these victories to give us a bit of room. Marauders safely in the back line. There we go. And I'm even going to push these ships as well. Stop you guys from moving. Yeah, so ideally we want to get the ISD as close to alone as we can, because we just really don't want to lose our boarding shuttle. It's worth, 4,000 credits, and we got it on sale. All right, but we can't afford to lose the ISD completely. That victory is almost destroyed, so we are going to start seeing a bunch of focus going to the ISD. So I'll drop the It would be nice to get this victory done so we don't have to worry about potentially capturing the wrong ship. There we go. I don't think we got it. Nope, we didn't. We are starting to take some fire here. But we've got lots of fire going on the ISD, so... Or the Victory Star Destroyer, rather, so we're doing okay. Try another attempt. Ship is quite weak. It's like Pokemon. The weaker it is, the better chance you have. Nice, we got it. Alright, let's get out. Just drop some other ships to try to distract it. Go, go, go. Get out, get out, get out. Get out, get out, get out. Nice. Alright, let's get you behind the back line there. Where did it go? Here it is. Oh no, it's being hit by some missiles. So smaller ships in Thrawn's Revenge, and perhaps other mods too, can intercept missiles, which is a nice help. Alright, let's send the big boys after the shipyards and the station. It's only a small shipyard, so we won't be getting much in way of reinforcements. Anyway, if you're healthy, you can go. If you're healthy, you're going. So you can actually see the Liberator, for example. You can see that it says it can be boarded. I don't know if there's a way to just select fighters only. I mean, I can just have them all search, but I don't know if I can without microing each individual squadron type. But anyway, not that important for this battle because it is pretty much won. Just make sure that our boarding shuttle is safe, and I do not see it. Oh my gosh, please tell me we didn't lose it. Oh no, there it is.
Yes, sir. Awaiting orders.
This is not a fleet you want to get between. It really is not. And our first wave of fighters is reaching the station, and they should be doing some decent damage, especially once the X-Wing show. Okay, let's not get too close. Didn't realize how fast the Liberator was. But I did not need it taking that much attention. So get out of there. Yeah, it outran all the other ships. Oh, yeah, you can just chill. It's got fighters on it, but it should be okay.
I understand. I copy.
I'll have Luke help out.
I don't know about this. All right, I'll give it a try.
Dauntless heavy cruiser reporting.
Should be fine. Get the fighters to move on to the station. And yeah, that should be fine. Nice victory. You may have lost a couple of smaller ships, but coming out of that with another big capital ship is a nice W. There you go. Fighters will take care of this station, and that'll be GG. And that will be the it for episode. That will be it, not the it. That will be it for episode 1. Let me know. Do you want to see longer episodes come out frequently, or short, or less frequently, or shorter episodes which come out more often? I am going towards the latter. Either way, really enjoying getting back into Empire at War. Look at this Dreadnought. Look at these boys just hanging out, just watching the action. But yeah, I'm enjoying getting back into Empire at War, and I hope you guys enjoy this video too. If you did, make sure to drop a like, share it with your friends who might like spaceship stuff, and yeah, we'll watch this finish, and I'll see you next time. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at those ion cannons. See you guys next time.